Are you one of those people that maybe tosses and turns all night? Or maybe when you get up in the middle of the night, you already know you're not going back to bed? Or do you have severe insomnia? Do you have one of these beside your bed because you cannot fall asleep and you've tried everything? Or you think you tried everything? No, you haven't tried everything. But guess what? Today, you'll want to try what John and I are going to talk about. We are going to show you about the emotion code and how it's 100% related to trapped emotions. You don't know what that is? Spend 30 minutes with us. Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Loge. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, and I'm here with my bro.
I'm John Inverarity, and I'm a certified emotion code and certified body code practitioner.
Yeah, and we're on the lovely West Coast in Canada. I'm in Victoria, BC, and John, you are?
I'm in Vancouver, British Columbia,
Yes.
Canada.
Okay, we are back live. I love this. And boy, we have been getting some really, really awesome feedback, both in, well, we're having other emotion code practitioners watch us and thinking we are the bomb. So hashtag we are the bomb, hashtag emotion code bros. And we're on episode number 7 today. We've done some very, very interesting stuff. We've helped people get rid of toast and jam habit. I think she's on day 10. We had our macaroni, mac and cheese addict that we got helped her. We've helped people get rid of lower back pain. We've helped people, what else did we do?
Seasonal allergies, money.
Oh yeah, the seasonal allergy episode. Hello, it's not about the pollen. Go back and look at it. Up in the description of today's, in the post, we've put the playlist for all of the bro shows. We're on episode number 7. Our job here, the purpose of this show is to educate you and show you so you understand the process of how your trapped emotions are creating all the challenges and problems in your life. And the best news of all, you can release them, or John and I can help you do that. We are certified emotion code practitioners. Tonight, we're going to explain the process. I've got my big emotion code chart behind me. And so, John, tell people what we're looking for. Who are we looking for live today, please?
We're looking for someone who is tossing and turning, can't get to sleep, or waking up in the middle of the night, maybe 3 a.m., and worries, or just can't get back to sleep. And that's who we're looking for today. Can't sleep or insomnia.
Okay. You know who you are. So I'm allowed to tell the story. A client of mine, Andre, hired me. He has been taking sleeping pills for 9 years, and he took a picture with the 4 or 5 bottles of sleeping pills. And after an emotion code session with me, probably 22 minutes long, 22, 23 minutes, an hour, half an hour long, he reported back and never touched another sleeping pill and has been sleeping, and that's months ago. Really? I know, it's so hard to believe. You thought that was hard to believe. Watch the seasonal allergy episode. Oh, John, who is saying what? Let's check and see who's joining us already live. Again, if you're watching us, again, we've been going live on Saturdays. This weekend, we've got different plans, so we're here live tonight. This is the insomnia episode. And yeah, John and I are live. You can ask us questions, say hello, let us know where you are watching from, what episode you like so far, and most importantly, we are looking for you. If you have insomnia, you don't need to join the panel. You just need to say, hey, my name's Betty. I haven't slept in 3 days. I've tried everything. And John will work on you. And then as John's working on you, I will help describe some of the process. So, John, who is saying what?
Yeah, we have Don Boehm. Says, hey, bros. And we worked on Don about 5 days ago on some money blocks on his business. He says, no update yet. It's in progress.
Yeah, it was a few days ago. So, you know, the one thing about the emotion code process, when it's physical pain, boy, it's instant within minutes, right?
Yeah.
And even with the sleep, it could be a few hours. And then sometimes with business blocks and money blocks.
Relationships.
Yeah. And then once you get rid of the negative vibration, which was the trapped emotions, now law of attraction has time to respond to the new vibration. So it's not as instant. So it's right. It's a process. And Don's watched the show long enough to know that it's only been 3 days. My hunch is he'll have a Yahoo by our next show next week. Okay, so shout out to John.
Don. Yeah. Leslie Marshall. Good evening, bros. Leslie.
Hey, Leslie. Morgan. You know what? We catch Leslie no matter what time we're on. So, Leslie, nice to have you with us. Good morning. Good evening.
Yeah, that's all I can see on my end.
I see Luann Shortleff. She is from Massachusetts. You didn't think I could say that, did you, Luann? Well, I can. And we have Jamie Becott, who is saying hello, liking us, giving a little thumbs up. And Jose Hewitt is saying hello, and Linda Taylor, they've got their thumbs up. So, yeah, let's do it. What else are we going to talk about? Oh, I have a couple of announcements, John. Right now, some of you have known I've been doing my 10 session for the weight loss program. We have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here's the little roster. So we've done 6 sessions. So here's what it looks like. I've got 7 people that come on the panel like this, and each of them, each session, we're doing 10 sessions. Dan, can you get your calculator out, please? There's 10 sessions. Each of them get 4 emotion code sessions a session, 4 emotion code sessions per class. So that is a total of 40. So each person will get 40, a minimum of 40, because once in a while I'll throw another 40 emotion code sessions about your new body. We started with changing your beliefs and changing your doubt in your mind about that, and then working on habits, and then working on exercise habits. And today in today's group, we were actually working on releasing food. Jessica's Toast and Jam, who worked on that a couple of shows ago, John, she's down to 0 toast and jam. What do we know about the macaroni mac and cheese addict? What's her update?
Yeah, well, she came on the panel on Saturday, and she could go into the kitchen, open the cupboard, and her mouth wouldn't water, and she didn't touch the mac and cheese. She didn't make a big bag, and then she went to a barbecue later on, and she was able to control her portion size. Usually, she would just dig in and clean out the whole bowl, but yeah, she had 1 scoop and was able to carry on.
Yeah. So if you're thinking, oh, where did they meet? We didn't meet. She was chatting in the chat below, thinking, she said, I'm a macaroni holic. That was her code name for that. John worked on her on Facebook Live. We're going to do that tonight. But you know what, John? I think our insomniacs are sleeping, because there's not one person out here looking for insomnia. Hello. You know why? They're at the store buying sleeping pills.
Don Boehm says, you're describing me again. I'm awake at 4 and can't sleep until about 6. I don't want to double dip, but I'll take it. Double dipping Don.
Well, Don, he is loyal. He is loyal. You know what? We'll cue Don up. So Don, double dip. That's so cute. Double dipping as, and we worked on Don last week with his business. Don, we'll fix you up. I'm not scared of that. Good. So here's what we're going to do, John. We are going to explain the emotion code process. We could probably have Don on the panel that could give us a shout out. Hey, let's do another shout out to our podcast listeners listening on the Bro Show on iTunes podcast. Yeah, we wish you were watching us live, but you're hearing us and you're going to hear the processes. I'm going to be showing John some cards. These cards represent the 7 keys to the emotion code process. So you'll hear both of us report in what the 7 keys are. And at the end of the short process about the emotion code process, we are going to be doing double dip Don and maybe somebody else new. Oh, you know what? Maybe Toast and Jam Barb wants to double dip too. She's watching. But you know what? We want to help anybody that wants some help.
Hello to Misty Anderson. Good evening.
Hey, Misty's in the house from Washington, or Alaska rather. And in Victoria on July 6th, I'm doing a private emotion code presentation live in front of 30 people. It's in a private room. You have to register and you have to show up. We have got room for 30 people and it's free. Oh, I'm sorry, and it's free. I'm going to be going through the emotion code process, and I'm going to be getting 4 or 5 people kind of the front of the room, fix everything, and razzle dazzle. Are you in? You can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/Victoria, and we'll get you registered. There's also another date in July, but right now I'm letting you know about the July 6th date. I think it's July 6th. Whatever, you'll figure it out when you get there. Okay.
Yeah, it's July 6th. Yeah.
Okay, I got my announcements done. We greeted the people. We said hello to you.
Check.
And check. And we're live on Hollywood Square, so let's do this. So, John, our friends on our podcast and friends at home, here are the 7 keys to the emotion code process. Key number 1.
Emotion code chart.
Okay.
This is what the chart looks like right here. So there's 2 columns and 6 rows, totaling 60 trapped emotions. Now, a trapped emotion is an unprocessed emotion from a past negative event. So in short, it's emotional baggage.
Right. Literally. Yeah.
How can it
So
bind it?
unprocessed means you didn't process it. But what if you thought you did? What if you thought throwing that plate up against the wall fixed that? Huh? What if you thought burning that letter in the fire was going to fix it? No, it doesn't fix it. Because every negative emotion gets stored behind and it's trapped and it's trying to get out and it's got claws and it's trapped and it's causing lots of problems. Cue orange cone, please. We also refer to the trapped emotion as the orange cone. That's on the highway or the road that says, sorry, you can't go there. You got to stop, slow around, turn around. Those are as in what your way. Those are actually is what's causing the insomnia. And those are what we're going to help somebody. Okay, double dipping Don. We're going to help him with his insomnia. But first, we like to recap on the Hangout with Michael show. First, number one, the emotion code chart. And number two, say it when you say it.
Muscle testing.
What's that? What does it mean?
So we use muscle testing to communicate with the subconscious mind. So the most complex, advanced computer in the entire universe is the subconscious. And we're communicating with the subconscious to find out where on the chart the trapped emotion is. All right.
I have to interrupt you. Leslie Marshall says, let Don double dip. So you've got people sticking up for Don. Okay. Yeah, Don's in. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everything we've ever learned, touch, taste, smelled, experience is stored at the subconscious mind, like the subfolder, everything. And we can ask you questions. John, what kind of questions can we ask our subconscious mind using muscle testing, please?
They have to be a yes or a no response question.
Right.
So is my name John? I'd get a yes. I can't say, what's my favorite color?
That's right. And in relationship to the emotion code chart, we say, is this trapped emotion in column A? That's a yes or no question. Oh, it's not. Is it column B? Which row? We've got to narrow that down using the muscle testing. We've made an agreement to say, brain, muscle, show me a yes or no, because you can't whisper it in my ear. So use a muscle in my body to show me. Some people do this, some people do this, some people do this, or whatever it might be, right? So the agreement, the easy one for me is to do this. And that's what we do. So that is muscle testing. Okay. Now, we can do this on our own. We can ask ourselves what the trapped emotion is that's causing pain, insomnia, or 100 other thousand things that it's causing. But I need to do it for you, and you're not beside me, and you're on the phone. You're in a cab in Kuala Lumpur going to the theme park, right? And you've got a pain in the back. How do we do it from a distance? Well, it's called distance healing because it's at a distance. But the way we do it is because, John, you've heard the expression, we're all connected. I know it sounds a little corny, but we are. And if you can imagine, there's a little thread that connects us, and that allows the practitioner to become
the proxy.
What does that mean?
The practitioner will put their energy aside, act as a proxy on your behalf. That's all it means.
Yeah, so proxy means I can vote on your behalf. I can do it on your behalf. And of course, that can happen. So before we get started, and we like to show off here at the Bro Show, showing off as in, hey, it's gone. My neck is gone. Hey, I'm not eating mac and cheese anymore. Hey, I'm not getting ticked off and angry anymore. Hey, my big toe's not throbbing anymore. So we like to brag a little bit. So we like to know
the severity on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being most severe. So double dipping Don, what's the severity on a scale of 1 to 10?
That's
10
right.
being it's impacting your life like you can't imagine. It just doesn't get any worse. Can't get to sleep. Haven't slept in 3 days.
Yeah, what's the first number that comes to your head when we say what is the severity? 0 being none, and 10 being I drove all night and I can't get to bed. Okay, good. So that is that now. So we're all set up, John. We got the chart. We're connected through a proxy. We're going to use muscle testing to ask the question, but we need to have one of these. We need to have this happen.
Permission. So verbal permission, or in this case, it's written permission from Don. Just say, yep, you have my permission. And it's, there we go. Every night, it's an 8 out of 10.
Good. Hey, if you're still with us, watching this, thinking, what are they going to do here? Yeah, I know. I thought it was crazy too. After limping for 5 years, and John fixed my hip over the Skype session. Yeah, I don't need you to believe it. You can watch the videos where I was limping on stage. So now that we have the chart, we are the proxy. John's going to help somebody with Don, double dipping Don. Okay, Don, it's just your nickname for tonight. I promise I won't use it forever, maybe just a little bit next week. But so John is going to be Don's proxy. He's going to ask Don's subconscious mind which one of these is causing him not to sleep. When Don's fingers find it, boom! This trapped emotion leaves Double Dippin' Don, and it resides over John's head in another country. You don't think that's crazy, John? What happens next?
So we take a magnet. This is what mine looks like. And I'm just going to just swipe it over my head a couple times with intention that that leaves. And like magic, it gets deleted.
That's right. The magnet is way stronger than a negative emotion. You know, in a seminar in Victoria, I didn't use a magnet. I don't know why I didn't have a magnet. And I did an emotion code session, and the negative emotion, well, you can use your fingertips too, but this was the guy that I was working on experienced humiliation. And as soon as I found it, boy, I absorbed it and I started to cry. It wasn't the ugly Oprah cry, but it was like a runny eye cry, right?
Yep.
So, and because I took it on, and then I remember, so now I'm doing this, and I could, like, oh, okay. Okay, that is the 7 keys. And
There's one more.
Oh, you know what? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so all of this can work, but we need fuel. We're like a toy soldier that needs that little coin in the back, and you keep winding it up. What the fuel to help us connect and be your proxy and do the work is right here.
It is water. So we drink a little bit of water here. Oh, a lot of water.
A lot of water.
Just to help keep everything moving, circuitry flowing.
So John, let's before you queue up, let's go check to see if there's any more new messages. Anybody else watching live that we're going to acknowledge? And we said, okay, we have somebody else joining us, Anthony Van Odick. Hi, bros. I wake up 4 to 6 times per night, and this has been going on for 6 months. So John, I think we'll have time to do both or one.
We got to do both. We got to help out Anthony.
Yeah. Let's do that. So I'm going to work with Anthony after you work with Don. So I think we're good for timing. We've done it before. Listen, last week I did 160 emotion code sessions.
So I know. It's pretty quick, as you're saying.
Yeah. So I'm pretty quick. Some people call me the emotion code auctioneer. So Anthony, you can give me permission. I'm going to work with Anthony, and you can work with Don. So work with them means become their proxy. So let's just check everything real quickly, John. Make sure you have one of these.
Got the chart in front of me here.
You got your fingers all ready to go.
They're warmed up.
Yeah, you're going to become the proxy for Don.
Yeah.
Don already said what this was. What's the severity?
He said an 8. Yeah.
Okay, an 8. He's giving you permission by intention and deliberately, right? He's a bud. And you got a magnet handy.
Yep.
Okay. So now what John's going to do, he is going to use the process and get connected to the subconscious mind of Don, who's in, we don't even know where he's at. We know he's in the US. We're on the West Coast of Canada. Doesn't matter. This is why it's called distance healing. So John, I'm going to let you work on that. And I'll talk over John eventually as he gets connected.
There's one more thing we forgot to do. We got to shout out to our bro, Dr. Brad.
Loving him to Reese's Pieces.
Should we start over?
Yeah. Our best
Dr.
friend.
Bad's the creator of the emotion code. He wrote the book.
He developed the chart. He developed the process. And he is responsible. I mean, you know how on a mind map there's Dr. Brad and all the people he influenced, and then there's you and I and all the people we influence. So this is like a spider web. It's just crawling all over the world in a good way of people understanding about the emotion code. And I know, because I can say it with pride, you and I are making substantial contributions and introducing people to the emotion code. I got to tell you a quick story. Sunday morning, I wake up and I get a text from an email from a dude that says, hey, I was talking at 6 o'clock in the email. The guy says, hey, I was talking to my bro last night that said I need to give you a call because you fixed his elbow in a restaurant. I said, oh, that's our coffee shop. I said, that's me. That's not a strange email to get. Hey, I saw you fix a dude's leg at 7-Eleven. I got that email too. Watch out, because I love doing it on the streets. Woo-hoo. Okay, John. I'm going to relax and I'm going to scan, and you can go ahead and get connected.
Okay, so I'm just going to connect up to Dawn here. So gonna just muscle testing. My hands are just in my lap here. Muscle testing. So can I connect Dawn? Got a yes there, and act as a proxy. I have a yes as well there. So I do have a good connection with Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. And so is there a trapped emotion keeping you up at night, preventing you from getting a deep, restful sleep throughout the whole night? Trapped emotion, column A odd, column A even. So it's in 2, 4, 6. So in a few seconds there, we went from 60 trapped emotions down to 5.
Yeah.
So you get the idea how quick this is. Is it overwhelmed? Dawn, is it overwhelmed? That'll keep you up at night. Overwhelm, thoughts, feelings of overwhelm. Okay, do we need to know more before clearing? No. So we're going to clear it. We have permission to clear that. So clearing overwhelm from Dawn. That's cleared. Okay, another trapped emotion, Dawn, keeping you up at night, preventing you from getting a deep, restful sleep. Yeah. Column A, odd row. No, even. So it's in 2. Is it anxiety? Yep, we need to know more. No, clearing anxiety from Dawn now. Another trapped emotion. That's cleared. Double checking. Yeah. Are we at an 8 still? Yeah. We want to get this to a 0 really quickly, Dawn. Yeah. All right. What can we clear? Trapped emotion, a odd, a even. 6 again. Is it yours? Is it inherited? Okay, so it's inherited. What this means is that, Don, you got it from either your mom or your dad, and they could have got it from either their mom or their dad as well. So you're born with, I'll find out what it is here. You're born with overwhelm. So what I did is I muscle tested through the 5 emotions, and I got no to all of them. And that means I need to ask, is it inherited? Or it could be something else. In this case, it was inherited
So,
overwhelm.
yeah, there's a lot of truth when you say you have your mom and dad's habits or their behaviors or even some of their challenges that they had, and they are trapped emotion related. John, while you're doing that, I'm going to welcome some more friends that are joining us. We have Leslie Marshall. She said, I'm enjoying the emotion code book. I can't wait to finish it and start trying it on my friends and family. Or maybe it's the emotion code. So thank you. Anthony's giving an update that his severity is a 7. So we'll take that into consideration shortly. Okay, very good. And Don's reporting an 8. Again, if you're watching, say hello. Wendy Matthews is saying hello. Hey, Wendy, good evening. And Anthony's a Canadian. I don't know that he's Canadian, but he's in Toronto. And very good. John, while you're doing that, I'm going to talk about the next episode. Get ready for that. It's a repeat because, right now I'm in the middle of the 10 session for the weight loss program. I have another one starting in a couple weeks in July. But I want to bring some people on that were in the program that have gotten rid of food and food behaviors. And like Toast and Jam might even come back. So she's in the program too. So she's having fun. Our friend Pierre Moise from Montreal is in the house. So hello to Pierre.
Hey, Pierre.
Hey, just tuned in. I'm now addicted to watching you 3 times a week. You are awesome. Very grateful. Thank you. Well, if you're really addicted, Don, Pierre, you'd go back and watch the 196 previous episodes, and they're all 30 minutes. So that is almost 100 hours of hanging out with Michael. That'll keep you quiet. Nice to have you with us, Pierre. Again, if you're watching, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. And if you have insomnia, honestly, no, pay attention. And if you know somebody that does, do them a favor, show them the video. John and I are both, I'm available a lot over the next couple of weeks. John's off for a few days, but you can book appointments with John at liveandpure.com. You can book an appointment with me, hangoutwithmichael.com/emotion code. Go to our online calendar, just pick a half hour, an hour time slot. We will help you in that process. Good, John, John, want to give us an update?
Yeah, I'm just going to clear one more here. Need no more inherited, taken for granted. Clear this.
Well, you know what, John? We've never done it before, but we could do synchronized ECs.
Let's do it. Are we double dipping? Double dip.
I don't have to wait for you to be done. We're not going to cross paths or anything. Wendy's saying, I have so much faith in the process after 2 sessions. Wow, I love that. In NLP, Wendy, we would call that your convincer. In other words, you only need 2 things. My convincer is 4. It can be annoying. In other words, I need to see 4 things. I like that. 2 as a convincer. Okay, this is so Olympic worthy, synchronized emotion code sessions. I'm loving it. So I'm going to help my friend Anthony, who's online. He's from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. His severity is a 7. He's getting up 4 to 6 times a night. Anthony, get ready for a good sleep tonight, buddy. Okay? I'm going to test to make sure that I'm hydrated enough. And I am, okay? And I'm Michael, just testing all of that. Okay, next, I'm just going to, okay, that was a quick connection. I'm definitely connected to Anthony in Toronto. Is he in New York? No, he's in Toronto. Okay, it's the right one. I want to make sure I got the right Anthony, not the one in New York. Okay, so we are here. I'm asking my subconscious, well, first I'm thanking my subconscious mind for storing all the information and accessing it and telling me which trapped emotions in the way so I'm not sleeping and getting up 6 to 8 times a night or 4 to 6 times a night. So here's the real question I love asking. Well, first, what is the severity of my insomnia? Is it a 10, 9, 8? So it's an 8 out of 10, pretty severe. So here's my question. What is the percentage that the 8 out of 10 severity is caused by trapped emotions? Is it 10%, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100? I'm not making this stuff up. Matter of fact, I don't even know the answer. Anthony, your subconscious mind saying the 8 severity is 100% trapped emotion related, and I'm going to begin releasing them now. So it's the first one, even, odd, be even, 2, 4. So it's panic, and I don't need to know more. So I'm going to get rid of panic. Be even, be odd, even, 2, 4. It's hatred. I'm going to get rid of that.
Look at us, eh? Double dippers.
And you know what? When John does a session with me, I check emails. So
yeah.
no, really, we are very serious. We love our work, but it does freak me out too. Even AID be even 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. More panic, but is it mine, my dad's, or your mother's? So now you have an inherited trapped emotion of panic that was passed on from your mother onto you. So we're releasing that. It's hard to sleep when you have panic lodged everywhere.
Yeah. Lots of inherited for Dawn. They're all inherited.
Terror.
Bitterness.
One day, you'll walk into a clinic, and there'll be 15 John and I's lined up in a little telephone booth, and you'll be sitting. Oh,
magnets
no.
everywhere.
You'll be sitting on the other side of this phone booth, and you'll be getting this done and walking out without a prescription. No, really? Okay, Anthony and Double Dipper Dawn will give us an update for next week. Okay, we're still working here. So I'm still Anthony. Am I Michael? No, I'm Anthony. So I'm still looking for more trapped emotions that are keeping me up all night. Even, odd, be even, 2, 4, 6. Pride, shame, shock, and worthy, worthless. Do I need to know more?
Hopelessness.
Fear. Sounds like we're at a feeling bingo where they just.
In B1, we have heartache.
Yes.
Do we have
and
a
I
heartache?
get a creative insecurity. There we go. Even, odd, be even, be odd, 1, 3, 5, 1, 2. Creative insecurity. Mommy, dad's owns my grandmother. 5 grandmothers ago, 5 generations grandmothers ago, creative insecurity.
Okay, I'm just going to watching from California.
Oh, nice.
Okay, hashtag emotion code bros. Best ever.
Yeah, we want an emotion code bros hashtag. Okay, I'm just going to check my my work with Anthony, kind of measure it again. Okay, am I still Anthony? I am. So I'm asking my subconscious mind, what was the severity of my insomnia before I started the session? Was it a 10? And now is it a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6? Okay, even, I'd be even, 2, 4, 6. Pride, shame. It's shame. Do I need to know more? We're going to get that down further. We get time to do that. Even, I'd be even, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. Indecisiveness. Look at me. I'm emotion coding. I'm producing a live show on Facebook, and I'm checking comments. Even, I'd be even, be odd. Such an overachiever. Be odd. Even, I'd be even, be odd. 1. Is it vulnerability? Do I need to know more?
I'm into body code with Dawn right now. I got the what I got with Dawn here. It's a little different. It's what's called a memory field. So it's memories that are stored in front of you. Now, memories, they should be behind us. So if you can just picture like this cloud hovering in front of you, it's raining on you with multiple different emotions and events, and that's in front of you. So Dawn, we're just going to clear that out. So moving these memories from in front of you to behind you where they belong. So these memory fields, they can also make it difficult for you to move forward in life, create lower body pain. And in this case, it was preventing you from getting a deep, restful sleep throughout the night. Is that still in front of you? No, that's cleared. Yeah.
Okay, what's my severity of trapped emotions that are causing me not to sleep? Is it a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3? It's a 3. Even AI, B, even 2, 4, 6. Pride, shame, shock, and worthy, worthless. Is it mine, my dad's, my mom's, my grandmother? 50. Grandmother, 50. 50 generations. Was it Wilma Flintstone? Sorry.
I'm getting a yes on Wilma.
Maybe Anthony's silly because I'm feeling kind of fun and silly. It's not my style. No, really, it's my style. It's my show, and I'll be silly if I want to. Even I'd be even 2, 4, 6. Pride, shame, shock. Mom, my dad's, my mom's, my grandmother. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 generations grandmother. Releasing that. I'm just going to do another refresh. Okay, I'm going to check the status of the severity of the problem. Before I started the session, I'm still Anthony. Before I started the session, what was the severity of my insomnia? Was it a 10 out of 10, severe, being severe? Now, it's a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Even AI, be even 2, 4, 6. Pride. It's pride. Is it mine, my dad's, my mom's pride? Swiping 10 times, by the way, when it's the grandmother, mother, father.
Yeah, a little extra juice there for that.
I think you said that. Oh yeah, Matthew Collins watching. Hey Matthew. Even I'd be even 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. Indecisiveness. '80. Grandfather 80. Indecisiveness.
It's a ways back, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting good though. It's a good sign.
Dawn wants to know if we keep a list of what we cleared. You'd like to know. Normally I do in my sessions, but right now I'm not keeping a list, and I don't remember. It's about half of them on the chart, just to give you an idea, Dawn.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother. And even if we hit an age, I wouldn't try to figure it out. You might process it at night and remember that. Grandfather 20 with terror.
Is there more, Dawn? No, I'm getting that set. Severity 1. No. Can we continue? I'm getting that set for Dawn for right now. I got a 0.
Set for Anthony as well, just because I'm still connected. Yeah, we didn't cross or double dip or anything. Okay, and I saw Anthony. So remember, your subconscious mind's answering all these questions. I'm asking them, but the subconscious mind through muscle testing is answering them. So first, what was the severity of the problem before I started? 10 being severe. And when I slit through, it's a no. Was it 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 9, not 100, or a 10? The severity was a 10. Now, watch my fingers. Is it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0? It's 0. Do I have any more trapped emotions that are causing me with insomnia? No. No. Do I need to do anything more? No. Am I done? Yes. Yeah. I'm going to ask this little trick question. Well, it's not a trick question because I could give your mind math, and it would figure it out. Here's a trick question. And how many nights will I notice a difference? Watch the nose. In 10 nights? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 tonight? See that? What's
tonight,
that?
Anthony. Go fluff your pillow.
Fluff your pillow. Set your alarm. Fluff your pillow and set your alarm. There you go. Oh, I'm going to disconnect. I'm a different character. Oh, let's stop for a minute. Okay. Okay, I'm letting go now. Okay, that was it. That was fun. Whew.
Thanks, Don. Thanks, Anthony.
Oh, good. So who's got a question? Who's got a question? What are you wondering if it's trapped emotion related? John and I can answer that for you. Okay. What is your question for us tonight? Okay. It's too late for Sylvia Bellini. It's like 2 a.m. for her, so she's not with us today. Wendy Matthews, just love how you guys have fun with this. I know. Isn't that true? We have fun with it.
Jewel Neve. Hi, bros. This is so entertaining.
Yeah, I know. Jewel's coming to the Victoria seminar. She'll be helping us out. So, Jewel, we'll see you at the live seminar. Oh, you think it's entertaining online? I turn into a full-fledged peacock when I'm in front of a room. Beware. Okay. Well, John, you saw that. I had my peacock on. Hey, Misty Anderson gave us a hashtag emotion code, bros. Thanks, Misty.
Oh, yeah. Misty says, can trapped emotion cause brittle nails? I think so. That could be thyroid, Misty. So see if there's trapped emotions and balancing your thyroid. I think it'd be overactive thyroid.
So, John, we haven't picked a date for the next show. Yeah, we do it right on the fly, right here, right now. Probably the following Saturday, maybe.
Yeah, low functioning thyroid. I should. Sorry, I'm just. I'm doing some research for Misty.
Okay.
All right, what are we talking about?
The next show.
Not this Saturday, but the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what I'd like in that show, I'd like to do a couple more food cravings or food habits. And then we'll do it today. And there, you bring what your food habit is and something specific like chips or pop or donuts or jujubes or licorice.
Okay, cheesecake.
Ice cream.
Whole cheesecake.
Red velvet cake. I know when I go to the grocery store and I go down the fruit aisle and up the vegetable aisle. I think that's it, John. Again, John, tell people. Pierre Moyse, you know what he says? Sorry to contradict you, Michael. I have 5 notebooks of all your Hangouts, 196, or approximately, would you, like copies? You know what, Pierre Moyse, I acknowledge that you are my #1 fan, and I bet you've watched all 196. So it may occur to me that I might have suggested that you didn't watch them all, and I stand corrected live on Facebook. Thank you for your loyalty.
Yeah,
196. He's probably watched them all twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so John, we are looking. So when you join the show in a couple Saturdays, let us know what your food craving is, severity. We're going to do the same thing. If you want to, first, John, tell people how they can have a session. Physically how they have a session and what they need to do to prepare for that, to work with you or I for that.
Really easy. You can contact me through my website, aliveandpeer.com. If you want to have a Skype session, just let me know when you book a session or over the phone. I even do email sessions as well. And I can help your dog, cat, or horse too.
I can help your children.
Yeah, it works great for children.
Leslie Marshall, let's do a shout out. Leslie's asking, how about portion control? Well, that's really interesting, Leslie, because I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up my 10-session program, because here is what we did yesterday. Remember, I'm meeting with these people for 10 times, and we do 4 emotion code sessions. So here's what we worked on yesterday. Question number 1, do I have any resistance to conscious eating by putting my fork down in between chewing? So in other words, you put food in your mouth and put your fork down. Everybody had high that they weren't doing that. Now everyone's doing that. So that's a habit. We call that conscious eating. You're eating consciously. Here's the next one we did. Do I have any resistance to choosing smaller plates and smaller plate portions? You know what? My plates look like Barbie doll plates. They're small at my house. Now, 3 of them hit the spot, but I'm still using smaller plates. So smaller plates and smaller plate portions. We did that yesterday.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. What is my level of forgetfulness to chew my food on a scale of 1 to 10? What's yours? And the last one, what is the severity of thinking and reaching for food when I'm bored. Now, imagine having 40 trapped emotion sessions, and these are just 4 of them. So, Leslie, I answered your question in a Martha Stewart omni-media way. Does anybody know what that means?
No.
Say, what the Martha Stewart omni-media are you talking about? Anthony's saying more than 14 trapped emotions and only 7 are mine. I know. Blame your mother and your grandmother and your grandfather. Anthony, feel free to go back into this post tomorrow and give me an update or send me a private message. I was going to say, here's what usually happens after a motion coach session is people have a good sleep. So Anthony, set your alarm. Set your alarm. Good, so they can expect that. Good. Good, so I answered that question. I'm just going to do one more refresh. And I think we did it, John. I think we, oh, well, look at that. Somebody likes your glasses, John.
First time live with the glasses, and last time too.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that, John?
No,
Pierre,
that's okay.
Pierre Moise thinks we're on fire. It is hot. I live in a glass house.
It is warm in here. So I need to crack a window.
I live in a glass house. That's what you get. July 8th is the next show. Thank you, Don. So that's Saturday, July 8th. Good.
Triple
Don,
Don?
post the 2 links or post John's links in the chat, aliveandpure.com. You're double dipping us. We're putting you to work. So give John's email address or website address in the comments there. Good. Well, we had fun today. Oh, Jules said, can you do anything about humidity affecting a person? About humidity affecting a person.
Well, the weather, right? Humid weather, I guess?
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. I think it's possible.
Yeah. Well, you know what my rule is? I don't know. Have either of you worked with animals? Leslie Marshall's. Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, when you take the certification training program with our BFF, Dr. Bradley Nelson, you have to do 4 animals. And I did 4 cats. And you know what their trapped emotion was? Let me find it, John. Don't say anything. Column A11, 4 cats. And this was their trapped emotion. All of them had this one. What is it?
Abandonment?
Abandonment. Poor little kitties. But John, you've had great success with horses.
Yeah, horses are really fun to work with. Yeah. Absolutely miracles. No, and they weren't in my living room either. I worked on them, and they're somewhere.
Yeah.
Where?
Now, I wonder if anybody wants to hear the story about you know who. Remember the horse with the bad name?
Oh, yeah, a little crabby horse.
Crabby horse. The horse was kicking and bucking and screaming and was not very funny to anybody.
The horse was attacking people. Yeah.
And then tell us the rest.
Was charging at people. So the horse owner called me up. Hey, can you work on this person, this horse? This is her name, but her nickname. Can I say her nickname?
Yeah, sure.
The nickname for this horse was so earmuffs for the little ones.
Yeah.
It was bitch face. So bitch face,
that's what they call the horse. Okay. Horse didn't like it. Told John.
Yeah. So we cleared a bunch of trapped emotions from the horse, and the horse suddenly became pleasant and wasn't attacking and running at anyone anymore. So that was a great success.
Yeah. I mean, we could have told the whole story and said we called it kitty face or something, but no, you can imagine why the horse was ticked off about that. So yes, if you have a horse or have horse friends or dogs, and you know, my neighbor has a whiny dog and it's my neighbor and I can hear it. And I saw them in the elevator and I said, he thought I was crazy. He already thinks I'm crazy, right? And I said, he said, can you hear my dog whining? I said, yeah, when you're at work. And I said, you know, I could work with your dog to find out why. And I thought, and as it's coming out, I thought, just stop. Don't even tell the story. And I said, no, it's okay. I said, he'll get used to it. But I'm not scared to stop somebody at 7-Eleven with a cane that's limping that shouldn't be. Leanna White saying, you guys are a winning team, healing the masses. You know what? My friend Eric paid you and I a compliment because he watched our show on Saturday and he thought you and I had nice connection. And I think it's because you're kinesthetic, and I like that. I like kinesthetic dudes. We get along well. Okay, I think that's it, John. We are available to help you with your insomnia, your food cravings, your seasonal allergies, your habits, your pains. The list is long. Yeah. So join us on a couple Saturdays from now. I think it's July 9th. And bring your food items. Tell your friends. Forward this the show on to anybody that you think needs to hear and learn more about the hack. Oh, yeah. We didn't even talk about that, but this is how we build the show today. An insomnia hack. Meaning, is there a way around insomnia without pills? Well, our friend Anthony is going to let us know, and Don's going to let us know, and we will hear from them. Maybe they'll join the panel. You know what? Don Bohm, you're watching this show every time for 196. You should be on the panel. And Anthony, it'll be 12 noon at your time. So let us know if you want to join us. Okay, John, that's it. Let's say goodbye to our friends. That was fun.
See you later. Fun. Thanks a lot, everyone. Bye.